Me and Bisrat have been working hard in studio. But now I have to take him to the hood so that he can see how I was brought up, where I was brought up. My hood is called Ngando.
Ngando. Can you say Ngando?
Ngando.
Ngando.
And it's in a constituency called Dagoretti.
Hey, hello. How are you?
Yes, very. My area was similar to this, but now concrete roads have been built, which changed the environment.
Hey, hello, Mondi.
Otherwise, the streets look similar to where I grew up, which is called Waira.
This is what I used to sing. Used to put things like this.
Moji is a very funny person because when you grow up in such a community, you have freedom. If you have freedom, you don't stress. Rather, you laugh and be funny. I think that's the secret.
Yeah. I was born in 1991, 1992, 1991, we moved here.
My mom got me when she was really young. My mom got me when she was like 16 years old.
So this here is my grandma's house.
So by that time, of course, she was still in her mom's house.
This is where we came. 1991, we moved here.
I actually grew up with two mothers.
Grandmother here is Shosho.
She had 8 kids.
She used to sell in the market.
So she can get money to buy me milk and buy me potatoes.
Come back here and we eat the food.
That was a real struggle coming from a humble background. Yeah, man. So it's a place that I really love to go back to so that I can remember and thank God for fulfilling the things He promised.
When I'm from hustling, like when I used to live with my grandmother, I used to go hustle. And there was also a time I used to do college, study media. So I used to go there. So when I'm from Nairobi, I used to come 11 o'clock. And when I get here, I used to come. Shosho! 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 Until she comes out, she's like, yeah, ask me how the day has been. We talk. Yeah, so me and my Shosho are very tight and I thank God because when my mom passed, I still have my grandmother, to take care of me.
Similarly, I was raised by my grandmother called Ababej. She passed away quite a while ago, and because of this visit, I can feel that she's on my mind now.
So now let's go. I'm going to take you to Amato.
On the same street that we're walking on is a kiosk or a duka. I've gone to this shop ever since I was young, Yani.
We're going to get something to eat, eh? Something that I used to eat. We call it KDF.
It's like a donut that's really, popular in our country. And we're going to have that, of course, with a cold Coke.
It's like our army. Our army is Kenya Defense Forces. So we call it KDF because how it fights hunger. Defends us against hunger.
It is similar to the food we call chonake in Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, we call it chonake. There are many different types which have different names, such as some have lentils inside, which we call sambusa.
I'm going to take Bisrat to my school. I'm going Forest Primary School.
This was one of my classes, man. Let's check it out.
It is similar to the elementary school I attended. It's called Yemani Birhane, which is full of trees, wide fields, and a beautiful environment.
Yeah, now in primary school, that's why I started rapping. So we used to go like... One
of the first rap I did was take John 3:16 and make a rap with it.
When did you start your interest in music? Was it in primary school or high school? Did you guys hit, use the desks as drums too, or...?
I started in my local area hitting jerry cans, tables, and so on. The primary school I attended was Yemani Birhane. The high school was called Ayertena.
So tells me to give him a few minutes, he needs to go out and come back.
Moji.
Hey! Back and comes back with a gift, man.
This is in Amharic letters, which says from Surafi de Misi to Moji Shortbabaa. This is a masinko, an Ethiopian beloved traditional musical instrument, which is drawn on skin. So this is a masinko.
Ah, nice, man. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks, man. I'm gonna put this in my house, man.
I'm so happy for the time I spent with him. I saw many things and learned many lessons.
From the hood to the booth.